There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. Oh,
We'll fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. We'll fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Fix it.
with what shall I fix it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I fix it, dear Liza? With what?
With a stick, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With a stick, dear Henry, dear Henry. A stick.
The stick is too long, too long, too long. The stick is too long, dear Liza, too long.
Well, then cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Cut it.
With what shall I cut it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I cut it, dear Liza? With what?
Try an axe, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Try an axe, dear Henry, dear Henry. An axe.
The axe is too dull, dear Liza, dear Liza. The axe is too dull, dear Liza, too dull.
Well, then sharpen it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Sharpen it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Sharpen it.
With what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza? With what?
Try a rock, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Try a rock, dear Henry, dear Henry. A rock.
The rock is too dry, dear Liza, dear Liza. The rock is too dry, dear Liza, too dry.
Then wet it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. We'll wet it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Wet it.
With what shall I wet it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I wet it, dear Liza? With what?
With water, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With water, dear Henry, dear Henry. Water.
With what shall I fetch it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I fetch it, dear Liza? With what?
Try a bucket, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Try a bucket, dear Henry, dear Henry. A bucket.
There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. Oh.